Good morning, my loves. Happy Sunday. It's about 5:30 Sunday morning here at the lake. Still dark out, as always. This is serious. It's interesting. I have got several calls from Thanksgiving, I would say about 4 o'clock on Thanksgiving, up until early this morning, and I mean 4 o'clock this morning, early. And that's okay, that's why I'm here. People are frustrated. They're having issues, and I'm going to tell you why. They have been to family gatherings, social gatherings, and they've seen people they haven't seen in a while, and maybe these people are long-lost relatives that they grew up with. Maybe it's somebody that was their best friend, and they're not the same. And it hurts their heart that these people that they've known forever, maybe it was their best friend 5 years ago, and they're not the same. What happened? They just don't understand it. They tried to talk to them and they can't. There's just nothing there. And they're frustrated and they're worried that it's them. Well, it's not necessarily a you thing, because it's both of you. Sweetheart, in any relationship, and I mean any relationship, whether it's siblings, family members, best friends, spouses, in any relationship, one of three things will always happen. Both parties have to work at it, and the two of you grow together. You've seen people that got married out of high school, and 50 years later, they're still together. I have friends that I have known since they were friends with my brothers, Rod and Delana. Hi, if you see this. They just celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary. They got married out of college, and they've been together ever since. And I just adore them. I love them to the moon and back because they worked at it. And no matter what obstacles they faced, having kids and work and family, and they made it happen because they worked together. And that's beautiful. I love that for them. Second is you grow stagnant. Maybe one person's putting in the effort, the other one really isn't. Maybe neither of you are really putting in the effort. Now, this isn't just spouses. This is family members, best friends. You just don't make time for each other anymore. You don't talk like you used to. You're busy with work and school and family, and so are they, and okay, fine, whatever. It's not that you wish each other ill will or malice. It's just you get busy with life, and it grows stagnant. In marriages, you're focused on the kids, and you're focused on work and family stuff, and you don't take time for both of you, for the couple, the two of you that got married, the two of you that committed your life to each other. That just kind of went by the wayside. And the third, you grow apart. And this happens a lot in families, in my own family. I have nothing in common with my siblings. We don't even speak. We don't wish each other ill will. It's just, there's nothing there. And that's okay. That's just the way life is. It's that way in a lot of families. It's that way with a lot of friends. You may have been best friends with somebody, talk to them every day, and they move, and you just don't keep up with the conversations, You send a text now and then. You may answer a text, you may not. You may get busy. You mean to answer a text. It falls by the wayside. And in marriages, you focus on the kids and the family and your work. And then the kids get married. They go to college. They move away. Well, you focus on hobbies. Maybe somebody plays pickleball, somebody plays golf, somebody plays bridge, and you just get busy. And the two of you have two separate lives. You're glorified roommates. It happens more than you realize. They don't hate each other. You love each other because you've been with each other for so long. You're just not in love with each other anymore. I see a lot of that. And most times, I would say 8 out of 10 times, they stay together just because that's what they're used to. That's their comfort zone. No judgments. You have to do what works for you. So if you are facing these situations, be honest. Have you put the work in? Have you changed? Maybe it's not a them thing, because people grow. People change. Most people grow up. We all have friends that we knew in junior high and high school and college. And here we are, I'm 65, but I have talked to people of late that are in their 40s. So we're talking people 40, 50, 60 plus. And we've all grown up and we have careers and we have full lives, but we still have these friends who peaked as the quarterback on the football team, the captain of the basketball team, and they're holding on to that. They may be 60 years old, but that's all they talk about. That's all they know. And it's sad because you can't really have a relationship with somebody that's living in the past. And we all know these people, and you don't wish them any ill will. It's just who they are and how they want to live their life. And okay, best of luck to you and yours. Let it go. It's okay. It's who they choose to be. If you want to make one of the relationships work, sit down with the other person and tell them, hey, I miss you. I want you in my life again. I want, let's make this happen. Let's make a point to have a FaceTime conversation every Sunday. We'll do lunch, because you can FaceTime lunch. I do that with friends all the time. And it will, you both have to want it. You both have to work at it. You have to be committed to it. But it's up to you, and it's up to both of you. Now, one other thing I'm going to touch on kind of quickly, because I got several calls on this, is people went to family gatherings, and there were people there that were struggling with different things. Anything from overeating, anorexia, bulimia, drug addictions, alcoholism, just various mental health issues. Okay, you cannot make someone heal. You cannot love them into healing. You can be supportive. I had so many calls. I took them for a walk and talked to them. I sat out on the porch and talked to them. Everybody else was watching a movie and, we went to the store. Well, that's fine. And I'm glad you did that. And I'm sure in a way they are too, because they know you love them. But sweetheart, they're not going to heal till they're ready to heal. You can't make somebody heal. You can't wish it upon them. They have to be ready to do it for them. And until they are, nothing's going to happen. It's not going to work. I have had people in treatment and they're, it's court ordered. So yeah, they're here. They're going through the motions. They're doing it because family members wanted them to. Okay, fine. I'm here. Their heart's not in it. They have no intention of healing. There are people, and this is a sad thing to say, there are people that thoroughly enjoy being miserable in life. And I have known many in my day. They are only happy when they are physically ill. They are only happy when they're making everybody else miserable because they're growling and grumping around all the time. They're miserable. They want everybody else miserable too. How dare you be happy around me? Let them be that way. It's on them. It's not on you. There are people who are struggling that want to isolate because they just want to be left alone with their thoughts. However, there are also people who play the martyr, who play the victim, and they isolate so that somebody will come out and say, are you okay? It's attention-seeking behavior. So not all the time, but often it's attention-seeking behavior. They want somebody to come out and say, are you okay? What's wrong? I noticed you didn't eat. I noticed this. I noticed that. Are you okay? And it's not like, yeah, I just need somebody to talk to. No, because they're just going to dig in and, no, it's just me. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just go back in. It's attention-seeking behavior. If that's how they want to be, let them be. It's on them. They have more problems than you realize. So, no, let it go. You're a good person for trying. Let it go. There is help available for those folks. They know it. They may be in therapy and just half-assed at it. They may be in therapy and just stuck right now, because you can hit a plateau in therapy and you just kind of have to sit and think about it and find a new modality that works sometimes. It's kind of like when you have an infection and you've been on a particular antibiotic for a while, and then you have to change antibiotics. You have to change tactics. Same thing with therapy. But I appreciate you being a friend to these people, for going out and trying to help. You're a good soul. But it's on them, honey. It's not on you. Keep all of this in mind. I appreciate you for being who you are, for caring about these people, for asking yourself, my God, what's wrong? What happened? If you want the relationship to work, you both have to work at it. But you're both worthy, so give it a shot. What have you got to lose?